know I'm a star from far beyond, yeah. Protect my heart cause I'm just trying to stay strong. I'm a star from far beyond, yeah. Why the world gets so heavy when you keep on holding on? Cause maybe it's too late, might drown in my own way. Still fresh out the mud, ain't had no food or bath in a few days. Why I keep going back to the past, trying to open the book on a new page. Old soul in a new age, phone home on a one way. My love futuristic, you deaf or you blind, you gon' miss it. Yes, love, but babe, keep your distance. Seen the scars on your heart, I can miss them. You the same as the most, you no different. Should've peeped when they said I was tripping. All the bridges I burned for your kisses. I'll be damned if I make you my missus. When I'm gone in the streets, you a mistress. You a choosy lover.
Peace, man. Welcome back to another episode of GMM Media Presents. Today we are live with a very, very special guest. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, fuck that. This ain't a guest. It's family. You know what I'm saying? A family member, a brother from another. Surely, INFMZ Ali. Yeah, we gonna edit the claps in there. You feel me? Clap for ourselves.
It's a pleasure. It's a blessing.
Yes, sir.
It's family.
Family business. All right, yo, INFMZ Ali. Man, we go back, not too far back, but we go back. I feel like this is my soul kin right here. You know what I'm saying? Met him for sure. I met him through the music, man. I heard this brother music, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of the best artists I done heard in this generation. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Let me get my shit on.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm gonna keep it funky. So go ahead.
This ain't about me. It's about you. Let me get my shit on real quick. You know what I mean? But man, you know what I'm saying? This brother, man, this young guy right here. So much more than that. You know what I'm saying? He's a healer. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana native. He's a father. You know, and an overall great human being. You know, a great God in human form. I'll put it like that. So without further ado, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the people. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, you got the floor, my brother.
Blessing. Before I even get to introducing myself, though, we gonna correct how we actually properly met. Brooks reached out for the music.
Shout out Rome, man.
Yeah, shout out to Rome, because Rome connected us, bro.
Yes, sir. Martial law.
A lot of shit wouldn't have been made possible if it wasn't for martial law. That's just the bottom line. But when I met Brooks, this man was so humble but raw at the same time. It didn't make no sense to me. A nigga with this talent, just so cool. How you doing, brother? And
man.
Feel like you're the best I ever known. And I'm like, man, this man here, I gotta be family. We gotta stay locked in forever.
Yes, sir.
And that way ever since, man, we kind of keep each other on our toes. I like that. And it's always been a blessing to have you as family.
Hey, much respect, man. Much respect. Nothing more, nothing less, bro. First off, I want to introduce myself before I start. I'm Goldminer Brooks. And secondly, I want to thank you for doing this. You know what I'm saying? You could have been anywhere else right now. I know you got a lot going on, but you took time out your day to join. And yeah, man, this is about giving you your flowers, and you know what I'm saying, shedding some light on what you got going on. So first things first, man, you from Louisiana. What part of Louisiana you from, man?
I was raised in Generate, Big Four Corners. It's like it's on the outskirts of New Orleans. We at the bottom, where, you know, the ports, where the slaves were brought in and shit. So it ain't nothing out there with sugarcane fields and a lot of spooky shit.
One of the old slave ports, you know, that, when our ancestors first came. So it's just a little ducked off section a lot of people don't know about. So, you know.
They say Big Four Corners, that's between like the main streets, right? So where they do like Mardi Gras and shit like that, right? Or
pretty much. Like they come to us. We get Mardi Gras too. We get the parades and the whole nine, but we're in between Lake Charles in New Orleans. So like we well in between Baton Rouge too. So we in the little mix and mingle of those three places. But we at the bottom, like really at the bottom of the barrel, the real folk.
Okay.
Everybody from Louisiana, across the track.
From New Orleans to Generate, it's trying to remember the name of the islands, man. But it's an island my ancestors used to stay on. There used to be a port as well too. That is called like Avery Island, but it was a name it had before then. So it's a lot of places that just ain't mentioned.
Exactly.
And still look like we in down, back in them times. The house is still like that. Everything is still stuck in time.
If you could explain like your experience out there and what it's like growing up, because a place like Louisiana it has always come up in my life, whether I'm meeting people that's from there or I'm meeting people that's moving there or I'm meeting people that's visiting there. It was always described to me as a magical place, a place where, just it's like, it's damn near like not even a part of this country, the way people describe it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lesson. A lot of lessons. It was a blessing, but you learn a lot quick, you grow up quick, you see a lot quick, young. But, I appreciate it. It made me who I am today. Got your good and your bad everywhere, I guess. That's what you make up.
That's a fact. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been to New York, but you know what I'm saying. I can only imagine that is a total 180 from Generate, Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's like similar experiences down there. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, that's why we connect. But how'd you get your name, bro? Infamous Ali. Where did that come from?
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so I got Ali, and I'm gonna just tell the truth. I got Ali. Ali was given to me when I went to the mental hospital. Originally, the streets gave me the name Knowledge, but the name kind of held too much weight, after a while. So when I ended up getting admitted to like a mental hospital, bro, it was a dude in there. I ended up getting in a fight with one of these crazy motherfuckers, bro. Dude just kept standing. And me not really thinking like, some of these motherfuckers in here actually crazy. I'm like, nigga, what you looking at? Eventually we ended up jumping on this nigga. And one of the people that was watching was like, I'm gonna call you Ali. You sting like a butterfly. I mean, you flow like a butterfly, you sting like a bee. Like, fuck it, all right, man, Ali it is. Infamous come from my big brother Rudy. Also the big homie of the Infamous Rude Boys, which is just a family thing. So everybody in the family is infamous. Whatever name they was given a blessed with throughout their journey.
A big concept in your music is the concept of not only experience but healing, right? So healing from your past traumas. I could tell you how I got into music originally. It was literally a form of therapy for me, because when I was younger, I didn't like talking. You know what I'm saying? They say the first 5 years of your life, that's the years that kind of create who you are going forward. So like the first 5 years of my life was extremely, extremely traumatic. I probably experienced damn near everything that that a human being could experience in 5 years, death, abuse, all types of shit. So as I got older and I started to like develop this shell where it kind of created a disdain for communicating. Not even a disdain. I didn't even know at the time what it was, but looking back, it was like a like I just had a hard time communicating how I felt to people.
Expressing yourself.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So when music came along, like it actually started out with like just writing stories. Like in class, we used to do this writing drill when we would come in, and it's like 4th grade, and we would write out like stories. They could be real stories, or they could be something that happened like recently, or it could be, you know, it could be completely fake, like, you know, your imagination, right? Exactly. And I love that, right? And then that translated into like poetry, and I was doing the poetry thing for a little bit. And then once I started listening to hip hop, that's when I was like, oh, okay, this is a whole different form, and it's touching my soul. So naturally, I wanted to do it. So, you know what I'm saying? I started writing and shit, and yeah, it just became a form of expression for me to record. So tell me about your beginnings in music and how you got into it.
Music is always my dad was a DJ, so I grew up hearing a lot of shit, being around certain artists from that era. After a while, once I got older, I just kind of needed an escape, some way to feel understood, or some way to express myself without blowing up or imploding, I guess you could say. So I started writing poetry, writing stories, or shit like that. Eventually, it just went to, you know, shit, rap. Rap. At first, I didn't write. I wanted to be like Wayne. But after a while, I found it better and more relaxing putting my thoughts on a piece of paper and sorting them out the best way possible. So the motherfucker could get what I gotta say and it hit.
Right.
It hit them like it hit or how I was feeling it.
And it's documented too. You can always reference. Yeah. You always go back to it. Yeah. My bad. No, you good. Go ahead. What you was gonna say?
No, I was saying because I used to hate like coming up with some shit that was cold and then hearing somebody else say it, but then not having the record to show. You know, like like I said that, bro. I put that in the atmosphere. He caught my energy, and he rolled that bitch like stuff like. It's documented.
Cloud consciousness is real, bro. Cloud consciousness. You put something out there, and then you end up hearing somebody else say it. It's like you don't own no idea. Everything's been done before. You know what I'm saying? Everything's been said. Nothing is new. Nah, but
it's crazy because I think like it went from me making music that I wanted to hear and I enjoy hearing to like eventually just becoming therapy. You know, I started making music just because I could express myself, but it felt cool at the time. You know, I could put words together, I could flow my ass off, and I didn't fit in nowhere else with people. I was always the outcast. I didn't have other girls like that. I was, I was just me. Right. I didn't even know who that was. Once I found music, that shit took off. But after a while, I was more therapist.
Yeah, especially getting older and, growing up and then experiencing certain shit. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me,
it's sad to say, it's sad to say, bro. Like, I didn't take this shit serious because, like, I ended up getting too deep into the streets. Like, all the time I was doing music until I started, like, really fucking off. And, like, it's when it kind of got serious because then I started having more to talk about. More shit I had to get off my chest instead of holding in.
Your sound is definitely soulful. It's real. It's relatable. It's it's the sound that I look for when I listen to quality music. So yeah, bro. I just wanted to say that.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Vice versa though.
Huh?
Vice versa though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I try to put the soul in there. You was telling me that you are getting into holistic healing.
To be real, I'm learning, but I know from experience, you know what I'm saying, that health, the way we eat, the way we truly, what we put into our body, and everything in the aspect of life, the way we live, affects everything. It really affects everything. It starts with how we eat. But I got on my journey to holistic healing. Mama, before she passed, when she had cancer, and I was like stressing myself, trying to figure out a way to help her.
Mm-hmm.
I had did some registered nurse work before then, stuff like that. So I felt like at the time I could try to find some way to save life. You know, everybody got their time, but at the time of me trying to find something for her, it led me into becoming sick. It led me to not really being able to eat meat no more. Every time I would eat a certain dairy, growing up, bathroom fucked up like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I was back thinking I'm all right, but with some gizzards, I'm fucked up again. You know, like it just got to a point like, all right, something has to give.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to dabble more into alkaline diet, CMARS, studying. It started off with, okay, people have been talking about this, let me try it out, but it actually turned into it. These people don't know what they're talking about. They're not even going to take the time to really do the research and dig into it to find out the factuals, what's real, what's not.
Right.
Once I got into that, I just kept diving down the rabbit hole, bro. Once I found out simple stuff like, simple stuff about the sea monster, I've just been interested in hearing more. Dr. Chevy, of course, everybody listens to Chevy.
I'm deep enough to be able to, and I'm not saying I know everything. I'm not saying I got the keys to life. I don't want nobody taking that. Oh, this shit. Nah. But I'm deep enough to be able to not have to use no over-the-counter medicine, no pharmaceuticals, no matter what the situation may be. I can cure myself and my family. And deep enough to, yeah.
You got a garden? You got a green thumb?
That's what I'm waiting. I'm working on trying to do now.
Yeah.
But that's with the land back home in Louisiana, that's what I'm on.
Okay. That's what's up. Building it up.
I see you got a green thumb now. I'm gonna need some tips.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? No, for real way, bro. I find that one thing about shifting your live it, and it's a live it. I'm not saying die no more. It's a live it. Shifting your live it is a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Shifting your mindset. Yeah, and for me, like since I started training and stuff, training heavy and all that, I've noticed how my body reacts to certain things that I put in my body. So like if I'm doing fruits and water, then I'm gonna have a whole lot more energy than if I'm doing, meat or the junk food or some bullshit, right? So I've been taking the steps to do it, and you need that encouragement, you need that community around you before it gets to a point where it's like you have no choice but to do it. Because like I know for my family, we got a bunch of health problems. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them that we
family.
Yeah, man. A lot of them that's just, like we don't know about it until something happens. Like I got an auntie that had a stroke. You know what I'm saying? And she suffered mild brain damage. And then my other auntie, she had a stroke. And then had an auntie who just recovered from colon cancer. And my grandpa, he just beat cancer. And you know what I'm saying? Like my mom, she got high blood pressure. So it's a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a whole lot of stuff that's on us as like this generation specifically that we just gotta heal from, because you know what I'm saying, like
we gotta heal from, bro.
And
as a culture, it's a lot of shit we think is
normal.
Okay or it's cool and normal, but the shit's toxic, bro. Like, from the way we eat all the way down.
Yeah, bro. You said you was into CMOS, right? CMOS. How do you feel being on CMOS?
Bro. And like I can't, like I could go to war with the world, goddamn, and still have energy after. And I don't know, bro. I put it like this. I don't feel right if I don't have CMOS. You know what I mean? Like,
how often do you take it?
Oh, every morning. Every morning.
Serious.
I don't, and it's exactly with the same herbal tea every morning. My routine, morning and night, keeping me safe and covered. So, really, my mama being sick is what got me into shit.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the CMOS since before she passed. So it's been like a year or so. I've been on CMOS. Alkaline, just trying to be completely alkaline. Now you got your vegan. I know you know this, but a lot of people may not. But you got your vegans, which still indulge in certain things that's not good for the body.
Soy, at all. Yeah, especially that soy. Yes,
wheat, so on and so forth. It's they eating a lot of things that throw us off.
A lot of process.
Yeah,
still on process.
Then you have your. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
No, you good. No.
But yeah, then you got your people who do, the typical plant-based. But in Jamaica, they call it ITAL.
ITAL, yeah.
You have an ITAL diet. It's completely plant-based. But I'd rather stick with the alkaline. Just call it alkaline. I'm not trying to heal myself. I just want to feel it. I'm trying to be the gorilla out here. Nothing but plants, but the strongest in the world.
You and your wives recently had a child. How's that been, man? Had a little bit of
It's been a blessing. It's been a roller coaster too, but it's been a blessing, man. It's been like a mountain. I got 2 kids. That's the crazy part. I got a son, and I just had this daughter. To be able to be in this child's life, you feel me? It's a blessing. I wish it was the same other way around. It's definitely an experience. Make me look at myself and fix myself up how I'm supposed to be. Accept certain things, change. I don't want to be the man. Like I heard a motherfucker say, "Do you want to be the person your daughter dating?" In the future, man. And I had to really sit back and look at myself like, I know I got some ways that just ain't right. Not damn sure. I wouldn't fly for that. My child.
But I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, man. I can't do it another way. Fatherhood, bro, to me is like, say you got this big ass. Are you in a room full of niggas, bro? Like you really have no choice but to look at every speck of who you are. Bad, good, ugly, and the suppressed shit, everything. And you have to really work on that shit, because now you're looking at all the good in you in this smaller form of human being. And like you can't, some people don't give a fuck, man. That's what message. That's why we are the way we are, because it starts at home for the kid. But when you come to that role, like for me, having a daughter might have been the best thing that ever happened, because now I got to look at how I am as a man in every way, shape, or form. So it makes you hold yourself accountable for the ones who care. It's a beautiful thing. It's frustrating. You get your headaches, the crying, but you work on your patience. You look at the bigger picture of it all. It's It's just growth and development. Honestly. Fatherhood is growth and development.
Definitely.
So that's the best answer, man. I ain't gonna lie. You be having to go wrong one up every damn 30 minutes or so, but it's all right. Come back late, wash my hands, lay down with my little one, and remind myself how blessed I am. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Do you meditate, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. I used to, and don't give me no slack. I'm trying to get back
good.
on it. I'm trying to get back on it, bro, because I feel the difference of just getting up and going versus getting up, taking that time to start your morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I asked because I definitely fell off of it too. My routine is it hasn't allowed me to, like I was telling you earlier, like my routine right now is hop out the bed, hop in the whip. Ain't no in between.
We don't know shit else. It's just get up, go, bro.
Get up and go. So
that's our problem as men, though, bro. That's really our problem. We just get up and go. We don't take no time to do shit.
Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you. There are times where, like, before I go into work, I would I pull over somewhere like where there's a nice view, and I spend like 40 minutes there just in silence. You feel me? No music, no nothing. Just I guess that's a form of meditation. I guess, but it's not the traditional way where you light your incense and you butterfly pole, whatever, and cross your legs and you hold your finger. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not doing it that way. Yeah. Shout out to Soraya 2.0. That's the last episode, but she definitely. Yeah. Shout out. That was a great episode. But she
some gems up out there, man. Shout out to her.
One of the things that I started doing was every red light, taking a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? Like, so whenever I stop at a red light, take a deep breath because I do a lot of driving throughout the day. And yes, like if my mind start racing and I just start thinking about shit that I have no business thinking about in the moment, those 2-3 deep breaths that I take at the red light, it just changed and my whole energy shift. I turn my music back up. You know what I'm saying? I start dancing and shit. So yeah, bro.
I need to do that, bro, because I got passion to see, bro. I'll be ready to drop something in traffic, guys. So every red light, stop and breathe.
Stop and breathe, bro.
We're gonna go viral.
I feel it, bro. You were saying before we started, bro. You was saying that you in the gym right now. Tell the people what you doing in the gym, bro.
Right now,
you in there beating up on white women and shit. Nah, I'm playing.
Hey, look. Hey, no offense to Karen, you know what I'm saying? Because they was on my ass. On a white girl the other day got a cold right here.
Oh shit! Boy. They get you out of headgear and all that.
Nah, bro.
Man,
they get it in, bro. She beat my ass. God damn. But no, right now, no, because I'm trying to get as deep as I can. Right now, I'm just starting with the basics. I'm doing boxing right now. I'm on Thai, dabbling in the MMA a little bit. But eventually, after that, I want to bounce to the jiu-jitsu, Wing Chun, ninjutsu. I want to go to Thailand and actually do the traditional.
Yes, sir.
And all the other varieties sectors they have too Muay Thai because there's other styles. So yeah, I'm really on a little journey. It's just a start right now.
How does it make you feel? Because I'm doing the MMA stuff too, and being able to get that extra aggression out definitely helps. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a black man, that shit helps a lot.
It's more sports, and more styles of fighting and shit we need to pick up and learn as black men.
Because there's hours at the end of the day.
Yeah, dominate this shit, bro.
Yeah.
But the Muay Thai, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it makes me feel disciplined. It makes me chill the hell out. You know, like I recognize my own strengths and my weaknesses, and you know, I hear that you are natural all the time, but it's like it make me look at the little things. Like I know what I can do and stay on my ass. I stay on myself, so I try to discipline myself in every possible way, shape, and form when it comes to it, and apply it to life.
How often do you go? How often do you do it?
Man, right now I'm doing every day except for like maybe Friday and Sunday, or just Sunday from time to time. I try to go in every day, fresh off work, an hour, 2 hours, go home, you know, whoop, repeat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, that's beautiful to hear, man. You know, I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, you found something outside of, you know what I'm saying, music, because, you know, we as artists, we're not always inspired to make music. So it's good that, you know, we find other ways to supplement that feeling. And MMA, you know, training and stuff like that is definitely a great way to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. But
How MMA make you feel? How that shit work?
Shit made me feel like a superhero, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it do. Like, it made me feel like I have control. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, it's a movement. It's like dancing almost, you know, and I'm not the best dancer, but you know, especially when I'm sparring with somebody else, I love sparring with people that's better than me. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just recently sparred with a 22-year-old cat. He turned pro in March, and this man was throwing head kicks. He was throwing all types of shit at me. He put me on in the wrestling. That's the next thing I got to work on is my wrestling, my ground game. But man, I love the learning aspect of it too, because every time I learn something new, I utilize it instantly, or I try to use it instantly. You know what I'm saying? So the Muay Thai, that's definitely something that I want to get into. You feel me? That's definitely something I want to get into. Bro, we going to Thailand together because that's definitely the destination as well.
I swear to God, bro, we get one of the wood cottage. Take it out there for a minute. 500, we live like king.
Come on, bro. What you said? Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Let's go, man.
I'm ready when you ready.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready right now, bro.
You better get off this motherfucker. Hit the road.
Oh, for real, the real way. All right, bro. So yeah, hitting the gym, you know what I'm saying, and meditation. I those are forms of self-love, right? I would think those are forms of self-love because you're not harming yourself. You're doing it because you want to see a better version of yourself, right?
I'm gonna tell it to anybody and everybody. Though. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, sir.
It's hard. I don't want nobody thinking, you know, because you have a lot of people faking the spirituality journey and the self journey right now, and you know, just for social media.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that really sit with themselves, man. Like that's it. The best thing that ever happened to me was having to sit with myself. Mm-hmm. Nobody, no phone, no nothing. You know, just locked in a room for weeks. And find yourself. Find yourself in a lot of ways. I encourage everybody. Seek yourself, lock that door. Don't go nowhere for a week or something. Find yourself.
You learn a lot about yourself. At least wash your ass while you're
wash your ass, man. Wash your ass. Don't go crazy. I said, dog, you know, you ain't got to pick the phone up for folks. Just find you. Eat it yourself. Fuck the TV, fuck out of that. Just get with them thoughts, sort it out. Don't get ugly, but take it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, man. This was this was riddled. And I don't wanna hold you up too much longer because I know you about to put the fan bam to sleep. But yeah, man, I appreciate you 100% for doing this, bro. And anything you want to plug, go ahead, bro.
Y'all can follow me at INFMZ Ali at Instagram. Keep up to date with the music and future business endeavors. Other than that, put me in your YouTube, your Spotify, check me out, hear what I got to say. If you don't want to hear it, appreciate you for taking the time to hear this. If you do listen, welcome. Welcome to the journey.
Welcome to
on the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, INFMZ Ali, streaming stuff, all platforms, YouTube, Spotify, TIDAL. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely in my rotation. And you feel me? And yeah, man, it's been a blessing having you on. And that being said, man, it's another episode of GMM Media Presents, and we here with INFMZ Ali. And we out, episode 5, baby, or episode 4. It's episode 4. It's episode 4. Big 4 corners, bro. Yes, sir. And we out. Hold on.
When the game was losing substance, I'm the one that brought the soul back, move the goal back. I ain't finished, I got time to put in more laps. Ain't no more raps, get the picture, I paint images, nigga. Leave the blemishes, let them see I ain't perfect like every man. I got dealt with an underhand in this life, made me understand what was right. It ain't shit a soul could say to make me stop carrying my pipe. It drops in its composition, keep watch for the opposition. Like I keep eyes on the vision, snuck a peek through the prism to see if niggas is living. Looking ignorant, still slave, ain't learned a thing from my pigment, I don't get it. We got God all in our veins, what you missing? I aim, I bet I drop him from a distance, leave his body in the kitchen while his head in the room living. I made it all through them nightmares. None of y'all was not there and it ain't fair, but I got here on my own time with my own shine. Got them all going on all times in my own mind, but I don't mind. Got a pipe down, need a blessing coming down right now. Born with an old soul, gotta dig a little deeper for the gold. Seen real niggas do fake shit when I was sleeping out in the cold. Shit get old, but what you know, friends turn to foes, that's how it go. Gotta let them know, can only tell you what I done or what I know. Can only show you some new ways I'm trying to grow. That's all I know. That's all I know. Can't forget where we come from. Can't tell a soul what my gun done. I just wanna grow. Ooh, develop and grow. Ooh, can't show the demons I run from. With all the loose screws I left undone. I just wanna grow, ooh, develop and grow, ooh. Hear the pain deep in my voice, it hurt my soul, I can't write it. Cause if I spilt it on this paper, shit'll get me indicted. I'm trapped, so the voice of the lost soul. Lost too many kinfolk for them coping by sniffing dope. You gotta go through the most when you destined for better. Know it seem it lasts forever, but it don't keep your head up. Know some niggas damn near 40 still ain't got their own bread up. Been on the block since they was teens, but somehow I'm ahead of them. But you can't be mad at me, had to stump with the veterans. Could've made it to the league, but lost the knee trying to be MVP. The pressure fell on me. Had the logo dropping threes when I started playing the streets. I feel like Damian Lillard. How all these fuck niggas gon' eat when I kept stumping the hardest, but you niggas sleep on me. Just let it be. I'ma be all I can be. I'm just blessed to be me. Can't forget where we come from. Can't tell a soul what my gun done. I just wanna grow. Ooh, develop and grow. Can't show the demons I run from. With all the loose screws I left undone. I just wanna grow.